Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. My name is Peter Loshak. The conference finals of in the NBA playoffs are starting in a few days, and we're going to take a very early look, a first look at the opening lines for Game 1s in both the Eastern Conference and Western Conference finals with Joe Gavazzi from JoeGavazziSports.com. Thanks so much, Joe Gavazzi. Very interested to hear what you have to say about possible betting value in Game 1s of both of these series. The first one we're going to start with is the Eastern Conference Finals. Game 1 goes on Sunday. The Cavs at Boston. Of course, the Cavs with just a really, really impressive sweep of Toronto. Some people were saying this was Toronto's year of destiny. This was the year when Toronto was finally going to be able to handle the Cavs in the playoffs, and they got swept. Boston also looking impressive. Philly, no slouch of a team. A lot of positive hype for Philly this year, and Boston took care of Philly, of course, in 5 games. So both of these teams looking very, very impressive, as is usually the case with all of the teams that are heading into the conference finals in the NBA playoffs. And right now for Game 1, we have Boston as a small home underdog, +1 to the Cavaliers in Game 1 on Sunday. Joe Gavazzi, should Boston be a home dog here?
Boston should not be a home dog here. I said it the whole series along with Cleveland. They have been overvalued in these playoffs so far. But with Kyrie Irving now sitting on the Boston bench, this series has lost one of its best storylines. Now the focus becomes on LeBron James, arguably having the best of his 15-year career. Of more importance is that LeBron has convinced a veteran assemblage of players, including Thompson, Love, Hill, Smith, and Korver, to follow his lead, which now sees the Cavs playing their best basketball of the year. After struggling to get by Indiana in 7, they swept Toronto in 4, a familiar playoff opponent whom they trounce every season. The last of those 4 games was a 128-93 carnage for Cleveland's 5th straight win. As a result, the line maker again has them overvalued, opening them as a favorite against a better-seeded, avenging Boston team who has gone undefeated in the playoffs on this court, first against Milwaukee, then in defeating that red-hot Philly team 4-1. Now, in the regular season, Cleveland took 2 of 3, including a split on this court. This Boston team may not have the same playoff experience as Cleveland, but there is a young and hungry nucleus led by emerging athletic players such as Rozier, Tatum, and Brown. It's balanced on the perimeter by Morris and Smart, and on the inside with Horford and Baines. But I must trust the brilliant coaching mind of Brad Stevens to find a way to derail James and get the Celtics to crunch time where they have been their absolute best in these playoffs. I like Boston in Game 1. We'll take it from there.
Okay, right now Boston once again is a home underdog. Still a lot of time for the market to move this line. We'll see where they are at the tip-off. As of right now, Boston +1 is Joe Gavazzi's recommended play for Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Championships. Thanks so much, Joe Gavazzi. Great breakdown. For anyone who wants to know more about you, tell us a little about yourself and what you do at JoeGavazziSports.com.
Well, rather than going to the website, we'd like to take this moment, as I try to do each week, to genuinely thank the SBR video team, and you particularly, Peter, the fine introductions you give, the work you do. Now, whether it's video or audio, as you have done so by accommodating me this week, I'm a very, very small part of this. The team is much greater than that before it gets to the final product that you see. It is a great service they provide to the entire sports service industry, and you as bettors in particular. You, as I, should be grateful to SBR for what they do.
Joe Gavazzi, you are an awesome individual. Thank you so much.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.